Hello, Aries, and welcome to your reading for what message is meant to find you right now. Remember that this reading does not necessarily have any specific date on it. Whenever this message finds you, and whenever you find this message, then this reading will be for you at this given time. You are starting with the dominant energy of the drum roll. So here with the Queen of Swords reverse, there is some element of you where you don't have any mental clarity about something. You are a little bit confused when it comes to a certain topic, a certain subject, or a certain, it could also be a situation, okay, with regards to a person, a place, a thing, whatever this is, but there is a lack of mental clarity right now. Now we're going to look deeper into this to see what this is, but I also see that there is some kind of energy where you might be dealing with a person, okay, that is coming across as a little bit manipulative, okay, or that may come across as a little bit manipulative. Be aware of that as well. I feel like this individual might have a little bit of a chip on their shoulder. They're still not over something that you did or that you said, whether it was knowingly or unknowingly. We're going to figure out what that is. But before we continue your reading, I'm going to go ahead and grab from this deck. This is basically your general influence. What energy is influencing your entire reading? Let's see, you have here comfort, the number 12, which is equal to the number 3. Okay, so it's very interesting to see comfort here because there is something that is making you feel uncomfortable right now that you need to seek comfort in. Uncomfortable because you still don't have the mental clarity, but this is telling you you have to look outside of your comfort zone is what I'm getting, okay? You have been too comfortable in an area of your life and you have to start kind of, looking on the outside for more opportunities, whatever this is. This is also the number 3, the number 12, okay, equal to the number 3. This is also telling you that you might need to look for kind of groups, okay, of people or cooperating with people, coming together as one, working on something as a team, okay, teamwork, that sort of thing. This is the energy of comfort for you. We're going to see why comfort is here in just a minute. But you do have here the Knight of Wands, the Ace of Wands, the Six of Swords reverse, the Hanged Man reverse, okay? You also have here the Eight of Swords, excuse me, the dice just dropped, the Lovers, okay, also the Tower reversed, as well as the Seven of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, and at the bottom of the deck, I do see here the Ten of Cups reversed. So this has to do with a connection, a relationship, family related, love related. It could also be career related. Whatever this is, whoever this is for you, I do sense very strongly that there is some area of your life where you feel like not fulfilled, okay? There is some kind of energy where you feel confused right now because you're not getting the attention that you need, or this person feels this way about you. Remember that this entire reading could be reversed because it is a general reading, so take it as it resonates. But there is some kind of connection here that is not emotionally bonded right now. There's no emotions in this connection, okay? We're going to figure out why that is. But here in your situation, you have here the Knight of Wands. There's something that you feel passionate about. There's something that you want to pursue. There's something or someone that you're feeling a little bit excited about, okay? I do see that this pursuit comes from this place of perhaps you were too long involved in some kind of energy or relationship that right now it's not really making you feel alive anymore. It's kind of boring, it's just there's no more stimulation, okay? And we all know that you need stimulation in order to continue thriving in your life. So there is some kind of energy coming in that is going to activate that enthusiasm from within you. And it's kind of like you're going to want to explore it. There's this energy where, I want to explore this thing, this person, this group of people, whatever this is. But the challenge is, how do I get this started, right? How do I go from where I am right now to where I want to be? That is what your challenge is, the Ace of Wands. Okay, how do I really start to kind of, get into that energy of finding my true passion? For some, it's finding your true passion. For others, you might have been stuck in a routine, in a work situation where it just was repetitive. It was very routine-like, and you were just like, you know what, I'm over this. I want to find my true passion. It's going to be a little bit challenging for you to do that, however, because I do see right underneath that you're avoiding something, okay? The reason why you haven't yet found that thing, that person, that place that makes you feel alive, that makes you feel like, okay, this is challenging for me, so let me go out and figure this thing out, right? I do sense that it's because you are afraid, or you have been afraid to step outside of your comfort zone in some kind of way, okay? There is some kind of fear related to, I don't want to rock the boat. I don't want to, like, let's say you've been stuck in a situation in a job that you don't really like. You're like, you know what? I don't want to mess with my finances right now. My finances are flowing, and if I make this move, then, who knows what's going to happen. So there's this fear element also. If it's a relationship, maybe you've been involved in a relationship even though there's no more love, there's no more chemistry, there's no more, sexual activity, there's just no more, kind of energy where you guys are bonding anymore. And there's a part of you that says, okay, well, I mean, I already know, what I'm getting from this person. I already know this person, so why am I going to mess it up, right? That sort of thing. But there's something within you that is telling you, you need to start stepping outside of your comfort zone, whatever this is for you. Now, here with the Six of Swords reversed for you, this is basically what you desire. You desire to move forward. You desire to make a move, to move on, to, it could also be to let go. But it's hard for you to let go right now. It's hard for you to make that move. It's hard for you to go into that transition period. The universe is making it easier for you to transition your life, to transition something in your life right now. But for some reason, something here keeps holding you back. What is it? Ask yourself those deeper questions, okay? Now, also here with the Hangman, the root of the issue for you this week, okay, for your challenge is basically the Hangman reverse. You're not willing to make the sacrifice, okay? There are sacrifices that sometimes we have to make. For example, if you want to, who knows, start getting into this new routine, right? It's going to require you to wake up at 5 a.m. every morning, but you're like, I don't really feel like waking up that early. Let me just kind of, maybe I'll do that next month, right? So there's some kind of element where you're not really wanting to, take on this sort of challenge. And you love challenges, but for some reason, this one, you're just kind of like putting it off. So there is an unwillingness to make the sacrifice. Again, it could be you towards somebody, somebody towards you. Maybe somebody here is not willing to make the sacrifice that is needed in order for this connection to work, for this job, for this business to make more money, whatever this is. Here with the Eight of Swords, okay, in your recent past, I do see that you felt stuck. You felt like you needed help. You felt like you were stuck in a situation where it wasn't moving forward. It wasn't giving you what you needed, okay? Nothing was really happening, but yet you still felt stuck, okay? However, what's coming towards you is the Lovers. You are going to encounter a connection, a situation, or a connection that you are currently in right now. It's going to revive, okay? There's going to be some kind of revival energy. Now, again, based on you actually taking this advice and kind of going out of your way to step outside of your comfort zone. If you don't do that, then of course this is just iffy, right? This is all free will. So here with the Lovers, there is a chance opportunity for you to meet somebody that you are going to feel very sexually attracted to, okay? This could also be a job that you're like very passionate about, that makes you more money, that you're like, yes, I wake up in the morning and I feel alive again. So I feel like it's a very interesting how your reading is in connection to your weekly reading, okay? I feel very strongly like there's an emphasis here. If you haven't watched your weekly reading, go ahead and watch it, because I'm picking up on very similar energies here as well, okay? It's kind of like this is still ongoing. Now, I do also see the Tower in reverse. Like I said, there's something that you are avoiding. It's kind of like, you are sweeping something under the rug because you don't want to deal with it. You're afraid of the consequences, right? What if I rock the boat? What if this happens? It's kind of like that's where your answer is, okay? If you keep putting off those doors, if you're like, okay, you know what? Yeah, I see that door as an opportunity, but I already know what this one offers, right? I don't really know what that one offers. It's the unknown. So let me see. Let me weigh out my pros, my cons, pluses, minuses. No, I'd rather stay here in comfort zone. This is telling you open up that new door, okay? Even if you're afraid that something's going to happen in your current situation, I feel like it's already happening. I feel like it's already kind of crumbling already as it is, okay? So here with the Seven of Pentacles, it's very interesting because somebody sees you as kind of, not really making a move, or you might see somebody here as not really making a move. It's kind of like you've invested your time, your energy into something, and now you're kind of bored. You're kind of like, is this ever going to give me what I want? Is this ever going to give me what I need, right? Whether you're looking at the situation this way or somebody here is looking at you this way. But there's some kind of situation here where you're like, should I continue investing in this? Is this going to benefit me at the end of my journey, right? How is this going to benefit me, right? If I continuously keep giving and giving to a situation. So here at the Four of Pentacles, this is your action advice. Your action advice is, okay, I'm just going to tell you, okay? Your action advice in this situation is you having to do something that you have either one, never done before, or two, that is going to be related to something that might trigger you, okay? Because sometimes those things that we know trigger us, we try to avoid them, right? If you know that that person brings out a part of you that you don't really like, sometimes you avoid it, okay? You avoid that person. But because you are avoiding that person, that conversation, that whatever it is, okay? It's kind of like you're not really getting this new chapter. You're not really learning a lesson, okay? Because you're running away from that lesson. Whereas if you confront it, right, or if you confront that person or whatever it is, you know, you finally face your fear, whatever this is, you will be able to feel more stable in your own energy here with the Four of Pentacles. So your action advice is, okay, take action, movement forward, but also make sure that you're standing on solid ground. Make sure that it's not shaky, okay? Now here at the Page of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles is your outcome advice, okay? Your outcome advice is basically, you know, it's start to take baby steps forward, okay? Because Page of Pentacles, it's not a King of Pentacles, okay? It's a page, it's baby steps. It's still like the beginning stages of getting to know something, getting to know someone, making small offerings, or somebody here is going to make a small offering to you. It could also be that there's a person here who is going to come in and offer you something, offer you either money, offer you a job, offer you a connection, relationship, whatever this is. But I do see here with the Page of Pentacles, it's going to be a small thing, but don't look at it as, oh, that's just not worth my time, right? It's kind of like if you open that door that you're afraid to open, you're like, this is what I opened this door for. This is why I sacrificed all of this, right? But you don't see that that small pentacle has huge potential for more, okay? So that's what you're not seeing right now. Now let's go ahead and jump into your clarifying energies. What is this Queen of Swords reversed? You have here the Emperor. You also have here the Ten of Swords and the Ace of Swords. Could be Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be. But enough being afraid, okay? The Nine of Wands reversed. No more being afraid. Yes, maybe you feel like you've been through the battlefield, but something is telling me, okay, that you have had enough time to rest already, to rehash things, to evaluate things, and now it's time to take action in a very confident kind of way. And I remember very clearly, you did also have the Emperor as your opportunity energies in your weekly reading. If you haven't watched it, you should watch it so you can see the connection between this and that. But what I am picking up on very strongly is that your confidence, okay, your confidence is going to lead you to that clarity, that mental clarity, that truth that you seek. Because right now you're standing in kind of fogginess, you know, like everything's foggy. You're not sure what's going on, what's going to happen, what you should do. And the more that you stay in that limbo type of energy, the foggier that it gets. Okay. Whereas if you kind of tune into your power, this is about stepping into your power, stepping into who you truly are. Okay. And this is also the energy of, you know, it's kind of like, you know, you're going to start to attract these people is what I'm seeing here. Okay. Based on this kind of renewed energy that you feel. Okay. If you step into your power, if you step into your strength, know your worth and know your value. If you are stuck in a situation, connection, relationship that is not benefiting you, you don't feel happy, you don't feel alive, then that is a clear sign that there's something that needs to be changed. Okay, here with the Emperor, like I said, Emperor, I mean, he literally is dominating his own dominion. Okay, the Emperor doesn't have to ask anybody, oh, is it okay if I do this? He just does things because he knows he is the Emperor of his dominion. Okay, so this is the energy here where the Ten of Swords, of course, it's going to be painful. I'm not saying it's going to be easy. No new beginning, no change is ever easy, especially if you have been stuck in a routine. It's not going to be easy, but it's going to be completion. It's finally going to put to an end that painful cycle. Perhaps it's been very painful for you to wait for someone, or it's been very painful for you to deal with some kind of reality. Maybe you felt backstabbed, or you're going to feel backstabbed, betrayed, whatever that is. But you have to reach for the truth. You have to reach for that mental clarity. Grab that sword and cut off anything and everything that does not serve you. Everything and anything that does not belong in your life. That is what's going to give you that mental clarity, okay? And also that mental power of communication in order for you to start calling the shots once and for all, okay? Now let's go ahead and see exactly what this result is, okay? If you do take this advice, what will be the result in your opportunities? So you have here the Nine of Pentacles. Of course, I see that coming, okay? The Hierophant reverse, as well as the Five of Wands reverse, and the Two of Wands. Make sure to make the right decision. You have an option. You have two opportunities here, okay? Are you going to go left? Or are you going to go right? It's up to you to decide, okay? Here you have the Two of Wands again. Think long term. That's what's going to help you. If you start thinking long term, what's going to benefit you long term, not just short term gains, because a lot of times people make decisions based on, oh, this is going to make me feel good right now. Let's say, for example, the year started, right? And a lot of people, went on a diet or are on a diet, whatever it is. And so they're like, okay, I'm not going to have that much ice cream. I'm not going to have that many chocolates anymore. But then, Valentine's Day comes around and you're just like, oh my God, I feel like having chocolate. No, but you've already progressed this much, right? You've already had, a whole month and a half of you working out, you being on schedule, and if you know that having that one chocolate that's going to satisfy you momentarily is going to put you back because perhaps you can't stop. There are some people who have that addictive behavior where they're like, no, if I have one, I'm going to have the whole box, right? And then tomorrow you're not going to have the energy to work out. Just an example, right? Or it could be a relationship where they call you because it's Valentine's Day and they miss you, but you already know that it's toxic for you. You know that it's not good for you. And if you take that call and if you go see that person, it's going to put you back into square one. Where is all that work going? So you have to start thinking long term. Is this going to benefit you? Not just for right now. It's a feel-good energy for right now, but then tomorrow it's going to bring long-term consequences. So make sure that you're very clear on that. Now, you have here the Nine of Pentacles. Like I said, the Five of Wands and the Hierophant. I do sense very strongly that you will come into a lot of abundance. You're going to start getting a lot more opportunities to make more money. It could be some changes that you and maybe a group or a partner are creating, within the company, or maybe if it's a connection, whatever this is, but it's going to bring you a lot of company maybe as well, but a lot of money is what I'm seeing. Now, for some of you guys, maybe this is singlehood. Maybe you're like, I want to be single. And once you're single, you're like financially free. Your financial freedom is just kind of like, expanding your awareness towards, getting you into contact with people who put you into positions where you can make more money, that sort of thing. So I see your abundance coming in based on all of this powerful energy that you need to start embracing, okay? Now, you also have don't fight it, don't get into arguments, because I do sense that somebody here might want to trigger you into having an argument. Don't go into it. I feel like this person might be feeling a little bit jealous of you, or they might feel like, okay, you don't want commitment. There's something telling me that somebody here doesn't want commitment. There's some kind of uncommittal energy here, whether this is you or this other individual. There's a sense of an uncommittal type of energy. We're going to figure what that is in the extended reading. But before we go into the extended reading, go ahead and ask a yes or no question, and you will be getting a yes or no answer. That is a definite yes. Make your decision, okay? There's no more time to start, or to continue thinking about things. I feel like you've already had the time to think about things, to really, evaluate things, weigh out your pros, cons, pluses, minuses. It's time for you to decide. It's a definite yes, okay? Now let's go ahead and roll the dice. Sign of Taurus and the communication. You know how to communicate, okay? Use your enthusiasm, use your charisma is what I'm getting, to get your point across, okay? To also expand your world. There's something about communication, about working together, collaboration as a team. That's going to work in your favor. Here with the sign of Taurus, make sure that you have a plan, and make sure it's very different from Taurus, okay? Because you kind of, you like things to flow quickly, because you can adapt to those changes pretty quickly, okay? But also with the sign of Taurus, it's telling you you're going to have to take a very methodical action or movement forward, not just impulsive. Don't be impulsive. And also make sure that you are consistent, okay? If you're going to start doing something, make sure to start doing it consistently, okay? Make sure that it forms a healthy habit for you, not a negative one. And also focus on your finances. Focus on making more money. How can you make more money? How can you save more money? Okay, this is all about your security. There's something here telling me that you need to start focusing on your security. And for some other ones, you know, could be expect more money coming in the form of more opportunities. All right, now to finalize your reading, let's go ahead and get a guidance and angel message. You have here the number 4, okay? So it says, I am stable. So you are stable. Remember, anything that you do, anything that you say, make sure that first you come from a very stable sense of being, okay? Make sure that if you, like, I'll give you an example. If you are frustrated, right, and then that person calls you, don't answer the phone when you're frustrated, because you're gonna get into an argument. That's what I mean, okay? Let's say, for example, if you're invited on a trip and you're like, you know what, right now I need to focus on my finances. I cannot overspend on this trip. That sort of thing. Right now, it's focus on your stability. So I am stable. You bring stability and rationality to any situation. You are the rock, and your hard work and perseverance make you a dependable friend, partner, and colleague. So you are a very dependable person. People are seeing you, whether the people that you work with, the people that are around you, your family members, your friends, lovers, whatever it is, they see you as a person that they can depend on. And that is, this is huge, because for somebody here or just a group of people to see you in that bright light, they see you as the emperor that you are, okay? They see you as having it all together. You are their rock, basically. So here you have, I am stable. Beautiful. This is what I have for you. And if you are interested in watching the extended reading, go ahead and click on the description box below. The link to the extended is down there. And I have partnered with Psychic Source so that you can receive 10 minutes for only $10 and an additional 3 minutes for free. Make sure to use my special discount code 26489 at checkout. The link to my Psychic Source partnership is down in the description box below. In the extended reading, I go into the other person's subconsciousness, their deeper thoughts about you, their deeper feelings for you, their next actions, moves, and more. And thank you all so much for all of your positive feedback for the extended reading. I am so glad that you guys are loving the extended reading so much. So again, if you want to check out the link to the extended, the link is down in the description box below.